Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from Politico. Now this was published on March 20th and it's written by Zach Montalaro. All I got to say is this is shady as all hell. This is so shady. But, you know, loopholes are meant to be exploited, you know. Bloomberg makes massive $18 million transfer from campaign to DNC. The billionaire former presidential candidate will be supporting existing groups instead of running his own 2020 super PAC. Well, yeah, because he just basically, you know, did what Hillary did in 2016 and bought the Democrat Party. To say he didn't is complete horse shit. Oh, yeah, he owns it this year. He owns it this election. Hillary owned it the last one. Mike Bloomberg is sending $18 million from his defunct presidential campaign to the Democratic National Committee, a dramatic investment in the national party that appears to push the boundaries of campaign finance laws. Oh, that's just putting it mildly. The money will support the DNC's Battleground Buildup 2020 program, the DNC initiative in 12 swing states across the country. The money could fund potentially hundreds of organizers in those swing states. Yeah, and local candidates and everything else. Basically, he found a way to pump more money in to buy politicians than he did with his super PACs. He just bought more. He just bought more power and influence with them than he ever could with his super PACs, like the ones that he used with Virginia, you know, and getting in all those anti-gun, Second Amendment hating Democrats. He just got way more juice with this than he ever did with that. Just saying. This will help us invest in more organizers across the country to elect the next president and help Democrats win up and down the ballot, DNC Chairman Tom Perez said in a statement. I don't know about that. I mean, like I said in a video earlier, right now, Creepy Uncle Joe is looking to Democrat voters like that, you know, cool uncle or grandfather that is a little bit out there, you know, couple cans short of a six-pack, but he tells really cool stories. And they're liking him for some reason right now. It could be the fact that Call Me Bernie scared the F-11 shit out of him. But, yeah, so don't think that this is a sure thing situation with Trump. Because that's what got all those Hillary supporters into trouble. I mean, this right here is going to be used to try to get Trump out of office. They're going to be fucking shady about it. They've got money to play up that whole thing of him being the cool uncle or grandfather now that says crazy shit and tells cool stories and does, like, loses his temper on people real easily. Yeah. So pay attention. That's all I'm saying. We gotta stay vigilant if we don't want Creepy Uncle Joe in office. The DNC has made early, historic investments in our battleground and general election programs, and the additional organizers we're putting on the ground will significantly bolster those efforts and help make sure Donald Trump is a one-term president. See, they're all for blood right now. They're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to be shady. They're going to do whatever they can, and if they can buy the election with Bloomberg's money, they'll try to do it. The massive transfer signals a change of plans for Bloomberg, who is nixing an earlier idea to form his own super PAC to take on President Trump in 2020. Well, because he actually realized if he gives the money to the DNC, he's buying the head organization of all the Democrats nationally. He ain't stupid. He just bought his gun-grabbing bullshit. Plus, God only knows what else. While we considered creating our own independent entity to support the nominee and hold the president accountable, this race is too important to have many competing groups with good intentions, but that are not coordinated and united in a strategy and execution. An unsigned memo circulated on the Bloomberg campaign read. The dynamics of the race have also fundamentally changed, and it is critically important that we will do everything we can to support our eventual nominee and scale the Democratic Party's general election efforts. Besides the fact that you literally bought the DNC so that you can get your gun-grabbing bullshit pushed. What are they going to name the bill after you? The Bloomberg law? Huh? What are they going to name it? The Bloomberg law? The gun grabbers bill? What did you get for your $18 million? Because you ain't just going to give that money for free. You got something in return, you sleazy bastard. What was it? Do you own them? Well, of course you do, but that's beside the point. What else did you get? Anyway, a press release accompanying the memo said that staff in 6 battleground states will be employed and paid through the first week in April and have full benefits through the end of that month. Oh, wow. They're definitely trying to win those people working for the Democrat Party in those states over so that they'll really shill for our creepy Uncle Joe. Well, they made sure to give us benefits until the end of the month. Look at how great the Democrats are. Oh, my God. Bloomberg will not be able to give the DNC such a massive sum of money as a regular Bloomberg would not be able to give the DNC such a massive sum of money as a regular donor. Well, of course not, because campaign finance law doesn't allow it. But he found a nice little loophole. If you declare yourself president and pump shit tons of your own money into your campaign, you can then funnel that money to the DNC and buy it off. How convenient. But presidential candidates are allowed to transfer unlimited amounts of their national party committee, though usually those candidates have raised the money from donors operating under campaign finance limits. Bloomberg self-funded his whole presidential campaign from his personal fortune, which makes this shady as all fucking hell. The memo from Bloomberg's operation said that it would be transferring the money, and a Democratic official noted that federal candidates' campaign committees can transfer an unlimited amount of money to a party committee. This, however, has rarely ever been done with a candidate who exclusively self-funded their own campaign. Because most candidates don't self-fund their campaigns. You know, Trump was a rarity, Bloomberg's a rarity. So, yeah. They never expected someone to be able to fund their campaign and raise that kind of money and then be, or throw that kind of money in from their own pocket and then be able to buy elections with it, by buying the party or try to buy an election, I should say. They never expected that. But he found that nice little loophole. They put money into their campaign with the full intent of winning the nomination and put it in before Super Tuesday. Graham Wilson, a lawyer for the DNC, said. He argued the transfer was not breaking new ground on the law. Well, how many fucking politicians have done this? I'm waiting. Maybe one, if that, prior to Bloomberg? A Bloomberg spokesperson said that the transfer would appear on the campaign's next FEC filing in April, meaning the money was transferred sometime this month. The Bloomberg campaign has also announced that it would transfer several of its former field offices to state parties. Ha 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 ha! So not only is he buying elections, he's literally putting his people in fucking key places in states. Dude, wow. And look at the Democrat here, Bobby M. Mr. Moneybag should have done this from the very beginning instead of pissing away hundreds of millions on his own campaign. Oh, God. This one. The Bernie bros on social media are now crowing about this as if somehow a defeat for Biden or something. They've really become deranged. And then I love this one. No, the response. No, they see it as proof the DNC can be purchased. First by Clinton, now by Mike. Ouch. The same thing I said with this video. Ha ha. And then I love this. The next guy. So basically, voting for Biden, you are voting for billionaires. Biden is against UBI, among other things. Seems like he's more conservative than Trump. Ha ha! Oh my God. After Trump, Americans are looking at Biden because he's competent and has workable ideas. Ha ha ha! Yeah, right. The guy can't even remember where the fuck he is half the time. He'll work with Congress on issues that help everyone and are actually possible. Ha ha! These people are fucking deranged. This is just the first installment of the $60+ billion Patriot, the 2020 Blue Wave builds. Ah! Oh my God. This is so sad. These people are fucking deranged. These people are fucking deranged. They don't see, like, only one person called it for what it was. The other ones are like, yeah. Oh, these Democrats think this is a good thing. They're like, oh, you should have done that. No. He just bought your party, you dumb shit. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here.
Let's just go on the record. They talked about 40 Democrats. 21 of those were people that I spent $100 million to help elect. All of the new Democrats that came in, put Nancy Pelosi in charge, and gave the Congress the ability to control this president, I got them.
If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.